Hi, dear students, welcome to another class of time. Today, we are going to discuss four topics which are write date in different formats, calculate the number of days between the given dates using a calendar, read and interpret a timeline, arrange events in order to create a timeline. So, our first topic is write date in different format. See here, children, a format is given and it is 15 to 2019. In this format, 15 represent the day or date, and 2 represent the month, and 2019 is the year. 15 to 2019. In this format, 15 represent the date, 2 represent the month, and 2019 is year. That means 50 the date, 2 second month of the year. Which is the second month of the year? Yes, February is the second month of year. So instead of 2 we can write February and the year 2019. So this format represent the date 15th February 2019. This format is known as DDMMYYYY. Abbreviations of this format is given here. DD means date, MM means month, YYYY means year. So let's go to another example. Here a date is given 26 January 1915. How we write this date in DDMMYYYY format? See here, children, the date is 26. That means this is DD, date. And the given month is January. January is the first month of the year. So, we can write 1. First month means 1. So, here we have to write 2 numbers. So, we can write 0, 1. Instead of January, we can write 0, 1. And the year, rewrite the same. The next example, 11th September 2020. How we write this date in DDMMYYYY format? 11, write the same, September. September is the 9th month of the year, right? So we can write 09 here. Then 2020, say. Okay, children, this format is known as DDMMYYYY format. Okay. One more example. Let's check how we represent the day 23rd December 2019 in DDMMYYY format. Okay. So here we know that we have to rewrite the date. It's 23rd. Next, check the month. It's December. And December is the 12th month of the year. So 12. We can write 12 here and year 2019. So 23rd, 23, 12, 2019 is the answer. Okay. Then our second topic, how we read a date in a calendar. Okay. So the second Friday of September, we have to find the date of the second Friday of September. So look at the calendar. This is the calendar of the year 2020 and this is the month of September. Okay. So the second Friday of September. Look at this. This is the September. Start from Tuesday. September 1 is Tuesday. Wednesday, 2nd, 3rd, Friday. 4th is the first Friday of the September. Then which is the second Friday? Yes, 4th is the first Friday and 11 is the second Friday. Is it clear, children? 4th is the first Friday and 11 is the second Friday. So we can say 11/9/2020 is the second Friday of the month September of the year 2020. Okay. Then how we find days between dates. Okay. For example, suppose we need to find the days between 1 and 80. Okay. Then there is a rule. While counting the number of days between 2 days, we leave first and the last date. Okay, we have to leave the first and last dates while counting the number of days between two dates. So let's count 1, 2, 3. We have to leave the first one. We are counting the, we are finding the days, number of days between June 1st and June 18th. Right? We need to find the number of days between June 1st and June 18th. So we need to leave the first and last dates according to this rule. Then count the number dates between these two dates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many days are between June 1st and June 18th? 16 days. Clear, children? See this, children. What is this? A school day timeline. A student's school day timeline. Then here he drew a line and marked something. What he marked? He marked activity of his in a day. Right? Then first, wake up, brush my teeth, go to school, eat lunch, play at recess, eat snack, go home, homework, sleep, like that. From morning to night, he marked. Then how he marked? Yes, he marked all these things in order, a particular order. What happened first? He wrote first, then first he wake up, then he brushed, next go to school, like that. So here you can see he arranged all these things in a particular order. The order is he marked the first thing happened in first. Okay. So in this type of arrangement we call timeline. What is timeline? Arranging events in the order they happen. Okay. Then let's go to another example. So it will be clear for you. See here. In this question, here are some activities given. Then one boy's name also given, Tarunjit. Here are some activities that Tarunjit does on a Sunday. Okay. Activities of Tarunjit on a Sunday are given here. Then time also given. Take bath at 8:30 a.m. Eat breakfast at 9 a.m. Watches TV at 10 a.m. Wakes up from the nap at 3 p.m. Eats lunch at 1 p.m. Wake up at 8 a.m. Takes a nap at 2 p.m. Plays carom at 11:30 a.m. So this is the timeline. First, in this timeline, we have to mark all the time given in this statement. Clear? First, first we drew the line and marked all the time given in these statements. So, for 8 a.m. we have to mark the time in order. 8 a.m., 8:30, 9 a.m., 9:30, 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m., like that. Okay, up to 3 p.m. Next, what we have to do? We have to arrange the events in order which they happen. Okay, what first happened? We have to write first. So, what happened first? See, take bath. Yes, wakes up at 8 a.m. This one happened first. So we have to write wakes up at a.m. Then in 8:30 a.m. what happened? Takes bath 8:30. Next 9 a.m. eat breakfast. So we have to mark eat breakfast here. Next 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. nothing is there. Then 10 a.m. 10 a.m. what happened? Watches TV. So here we have to write watches TV. Next 10:30 a.m. nothing. Next 11 a.m. nothing. 11:30 a.m. Plays carom. So in 11:30 a.m. here we have to mark plays carom. Okay children. Next, yes, eat lunch at 1 p.m. Where 1 p.m. here we have to write eat lunch. Like this we have to write here eat lunch. Next 2 p.m. takes a nap. So here we can write takes a nap. This even we can write here takes a nap. And 3 p.m. wakes up from the nap. So 3 p.m. here we can write wakes up from the nap. Clear children? Next, see these two children. These two are also examples of a timeline. See, the previous example, in this timeline, we marked different time in a day. But in this timeline, it marked as 2005, 2010, 2013. What is it? Yes, these are years. Here 2005, 2010, 2013 are representing years. And in the second timeline, it is marked as 5, 10, 15 like that. What is it? Yes, these numbers represent age of a person. And here it is marked events happened, important events happen in that person's life. See this first example. In 2005, he was born. Okay. In 2010, he has started schooling. In 2013, he was in class 3. This is the timeline of a boy. And in this timeline, it marked 5. At the age of 5, he started schooling. At the age of 15, he was in class 10. At the age of 25, he completed his studies, and at the age 31 or after 30, he has got first job. And these are the important events happen in one person's life, and age also marked in this timeline. Is it clear children? These two are also examples for a timeline. Like this, we can draw the timeline for important festivals of India or anything like that. Okay, so today we learned, yes, 4 important topics. The first one, write in different formats. Next, calculate the number of days between the given dates using a calendar. The third, read and interpret a timeline. Next, arrange events in order to create a timeline. Is it clear, children? Okay. Thank you.